What's good? What's good, you guys? I just wanted to show y'all something. I'm so excited. Y'all, it is seeded grapes, okay? I want y'all to think long and hard. When was the last time y'all done found some seeded grapes in those Giant and Shoppers and Safeway stores that y'all be shopping at? The sad part about it is, right beside it, you got, let me show you. Right beside it, you got these seedless grapes with a non-GMO stamp on it. Where's that? Right there. Seedless grapes right beside the seeded grapes with a non-GMO stamp on it. Now, how big of a contradiction is that? The reality of it is everything that is considered produce should be able to reproduce another thing. So if I put these seeded grapes into the ground, I'm gonna get a grape tree or a grape bush or whatever the case may be. But this is crazy because 9 times out of 10 in Giant and Shoppers, they don't have seeded grapes, they have seedless grapes, and we eating them junks like they Skittles. And what it's doing is changing our DNA on a cellular level. We all come here and we are DNA coded purposely and purposefully, which is why every 7 years your pH balance changes. Every 7 years you're undergoing new DNA coding or DNA upgrades, whatever you want to call it. And the way that happens, you guys, is by us feeding our body this information, all of that good old information, you know, on a cellular level. And without this information, we're creating diseases. When we have a deprivation of this stuff within our diets, that's how disease gets created, because the blood is made up of 99% plasma, right? 99% of plasma is red blood cells. Red blood cells do not have a nucleus. And what does that mean scientifically? They cannot reproduce itself. It is with the help of this information that every 4 months, your blood reproduces itself. We are self-healing organisms, you guys, which is why when you get a cut, you scab up. When you have a cold, your nose starts running. Your body is ridding itself of the mucus, which is also why women, we have a menstruation cycle, which is also why you don't have to tell your body to poop or piss. Is because we're intelligent organisms and we're also self-healing organisms. So if the blood every 4 months is reproducing the red blood cells with the help of this information right here, and we're eating stuff with a non-genetically modified stamp on it and no seeds, honey, this is a contradiction. This is passionate to me because I lost some real niggas, and I know y'all lost some real people too, young, to disease. That is man created, y'all. This is literally man made, because the reality of it is, if disease is genetic, if disease is hereditary, the first 2 people that ever walked this earth would have had to have AIDS, cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, etc. The way my God is set up, honey, that's not true. That's not truth right there. That is not true whatsoever. The first 2 people, whatever you believe in, the first 2 people that walked this earth were not sick like that. Because how could they be if they was living to 300, 400, 500 years old? They was eating from that Garden of Eden. They was eating Mother Earth. But now we got scientists and people approving genetically modified organics, which is changing our body on a cellular level, which is why when we receive our DNA upgrades, it ain't right in the body. It ain't right in the body. We're not literally upgrading and living out our genetic coding properly due to this crap right here. All of the genetically modified stuff. We gotta stop counting calories and start counting chemicals. Okay? I see too many people counting calories and not enough people counting chemicals. And if I could give y'all any recommendation, stop shopping at Giant, stop shopping at Shoppers, stop shopping at Safeway. Y'all need to be in these, I used to call them the stinky store when I was little, but y'all need to start going to these international markets, because I promise you they move that weight different. They got their own distributors. Everywhere you look, the ginger from Mexico, the onions from Belize, they will let you know which part of that fruitful land that it came from. I'd rather know that my food and my produce is coming from a place where they don't tamper with as much pesticides and spraying it with all of these things to keep it preserved. I want the real deal. I want that information in its purest form. I don't want nobody tampering with my food, creating diseases and allowing me to put that in my neurotransmitter, and now I'm wondering why I'm feeling crazy and sluggish and depressed and anxious and all this other stuff. We gotta stay woke, y'all. Too many people counting calories and not enough people counting chemicals. Literally, right next to the seeded grapes, you got seedless grapes with a non-GMO stamp on it. The government is trying it. Hi. Government is literally trying it. I'ma go, y'all. I just wanted to show y'all that. And yes, I did pick up my seeded grapes. And I encourage everybody to stop popping them seedless grapes like they Skittles. It's changing your DNA on a cellular level. You are DNA coded on purpose. On purpose. Every 7 years, we're undergoing DNA upgrades, which is why every 7 years, your pH balance changes. It changes. But when we're not properly feeding the body the information that it needs to upgrade itself so you can be the best version of yourself, shooting ourselves in the foot. It all starts in the stomach. How you feel in the brain, it all starts in the stomach. How spiritually in tune you are or could possibly be, it all starts in the stomach. Show y'all a little bit of this cart real quick. We got some eggplant. Gotta keep the peppers. I love mint tea. Mushrooms for them probiotics. If y'all still eating yogurt for probiotics, ladies, get you some fungi in your diet, okay? We got a little bit of, got some pumpkin. You gotta add the ginger to the mint tea. Just in case you didn't know, there's so many different types of avocados. I encourage everybody to try different ones. You gotta have some yams on deck. Yams. What else we got in here? It's a little bit of everything in here. I stay with the fresh greens. I love greens, y'all. I really do. This is just a little bit of my essentials. This is the stuff that I keep in the house. But yeah, that's just crazy. I wanted to tell y'all to stay woke, read your labels, stop counting your calories, and start counting these chemicals. I lost a lot of real people to disease. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas that barely got to see life. I don't wanna lose nobody else. I don't want nobody to have to lose me. I don't want to bury nobody sooner than what they needed to be buried. Real live, real rap. If you could share this with anybody, share this. This knowledge is powerful. You got seeded grapes, and then next to it, you got seedless with a non-GMO stamp. Tell this government, get your life. This is crazy. This is crazy. My clients be wondering why I'm so passionate about this. Is because literally, I lost some real people. Real people. I could cry. I lost some real niggas. I don't want to lose nobody else. I don't want nobody to have to lose me. And best believe if we all stay woke, we won't have to worry about that. Let me finish this grocery shopping. Love, peace, delight, and blessings. I really love you guys. Read your labels. Stop counting calories. Start counting your chemicals. I love y'all.